Previously, we went to Meiji Jingu Shrine, and we understand some of the Shinto practices, embracing tranquility and serenity at the same time. Followed by a pit super autobacks at Shinonome. It was kinda like a little overrated in my personal opinion. However, it was good. We saw the iconic Godzilla in Shinjuku. And guess what? We got ourselves hideously attracted by the aroma scattered from Omoide Yokocho Street. Skeptically, it looked dodgy and sketchy. However, it changes our perception the moment we saw this. In Shibuya, you can find everything literally. And so, we decided to put our feet into this restaurant. From outside of the restaurant, you will not know that they serve omakase. Look at how dark this place is. For a moment, we thought that we got scammed. Ludicrously, we were not. The service and the food quality was impeccably good. Minasan konnichiwa, ohayo gozaimasu. It was our 5th and penultimate day in Tokyo, Japan. And we knew that we would have a great time. Yes, we were traveling out of Tokyo again. We were heading to the town of Hakone, which is situated in the western of Kanagawa Prefecture. What is there in Hakone? You shall find out in a bit. Let's enjoy the drive. We were kind of disheartened when we saw the roads were wet, and we were not anticipating any rain in Japan during summer. It was just not our luck, I guess. I remember that we were so excited as we drove out the tunnel, as it seemed like the weather has changed. We dare not jinx ourselves and keep our fingers crossed. It looked more like in our favor. The undulating drive up the mountain was pretty exciting and interesting. After almost 2 hours of drive, we were finally here. This was a curated congregation point where we picked up our rental car and a place for a short briefing before we hit the mountain. Yes, you are right, we are renting another car to hit the peak of the mountain. Guys, look, this was the car that we rented for ourselves to hit the mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Honda NSX NC1. We were told by the marshals that we might be able to see Mount Fuji. Wasn't that fantastic, guys? We were stoked when we heard that. Please remember to check the car before you board on the ride. That was to avoid unnecessary payment after which. In our case, we found several scuffing and scoring marks on the panels, and immediately we highlighted. Such a beautiful car. What a pity, isn't it? Guys, let's enjoy the drive together. Ikimashou! Honda NSX NC1. Powered by a bespoke 3.5-liter turbocharged V6 engine producing 573 horsepower in total with 3 electric motors. It is the first car in the performance segment to use hybrid. We were so excited for this experience, as this is a realistic depiction by Honda. This car just made me smile just by looking at it. I mean the NSX. It is not a car that was built prosaically. Personally, I would consider this is one of their extremely refined work, putting all the good things together. And it's just a pity that so few people would be able to buy one. Head and shoulders were way above any cars that I've driven. Not to mention the noise deadening for a supercar. It's unparalleled. I felt poised navigating the bends, satisfying different parts of my brain. It has so much traction. Wish I can drive it till I die. It is ostensibly a street car, but it really moves well. This car is all about engine and gearbox technology interacting with the driver. Wow! It's really fun driving it. I had never driven anything as potent as this. The personality of the car is quite different from its predecessor. It has a wide power band and will not be able to feel its lack of power. It will just give you whenever you need it. The car felt so compliant and sophisticated even in normal mode, and the steering feels really good and subtle. Surprisingly, I don't feel the weight at my shoulder. How good is that? And guess what? The car just want to party. I felt so involving even using the pedals. It is intriguing. What on earth? In Japan, this car is a lot of money. And I think to myself, when was the last time I drove something like this? We are reaching the peak of Hakone, and we will uncover more about the car in a bit. Join us for lunch, accompanied by a beautiful Mount Fuji view. Sit back and enjoy the montage. It was a sumptuous lunch, I would say. Let's get back on the road. Anyway, hope that you guys like the montage. Look at how the NSX turned. We were able to navigate the car effortlessly. And the brakes were super dope as well. The traction control has managed the road condition well with my driving style per se. And the sophisticated suspension soaks it up while slithering across a big bump. It is just as exhilarating and delightful driving it. We shall enjoy as much as we can with this NSX as it's going to die soon. And it will be a great shame at some point the music will stop and no one will be able to drive one. And that would be a silly moment in motoring industry, isn't it? Everything is just like frictionless. It spools up so quickly. It manages to pull forward in quite high gear without needing to drop down at all. It feels 10 times quicker than its predecessor. There's no tire roar as well. Loving it. This extraordinary Honda is way bigger, more like a GT car, but it picks up its heels if it wants to. How fantastic is that? Oh my god, the short ratios. It is frisky and mischievous. Obviously more fun as you gotta change gears more often. What an experience to drive this monstrosity. And a get-go package. This car has definitely exceeded our expectation. Back to reality. We were heading to Yokohama, the second largest city in Japan by population and area. It's a capital and most populous city in Kanagawa Prefecture. It lies on Tokyo Bay, south of Tokyo in Kanto region. What is there? You shall find out shortly. Kokonimasu ASM Yokohama. It's a garage and a shop that specializes in Honda S2000 and Recaro seats. If you own a Honda S2000 or are into Recaro seats, then it is a place you shouldn't miss. The jaw-dropping two-story high wall of Recaro seats is just an awesome sight. Whatever Recaro you want, they have got you covered. And if you are looking for some of the best high-end parts for your S2000, you don't have to look for any further than ASM. From body kits to bracing, it's all here. And if you know what they are doing, all you have to do is check out their NA-powered S2000 that runs sub 1 minute lap at Tsukuba Circuit. Never in my life has saw multiple of S2000s in one place, either for sale or work on, and I believe no others but ASM. Check out with them for your Recaro seats and any racing applications. And I believe that they will be more than happy to assist you. However, things can be easier if you're able to speak Japanese. That's all about ASM. Next stop, Daikoku PA. Ikimashou. Daikoku PA in Long Daikoku parking area. It is basically a rest area at a highway, and this is what it looks like in the day. People with cars or who like cars will go there in their car to see other people's cars. To get there, renting a car would be the best option, as going by taxi is expensive. It would be very much advisable to visit Daikoku PA, preferably during weekends evening onwards, as supercar owners are known to congregate there then. Behavior at the parking area is likely to be monitored, occasionally asking groups to leave or even shut down the entire car park if it gets too rowdy. Obviously, we went there without any expectation. Indeed, actually we were heading back to Tokyo, and we decided to make a quick detour to have a look and to see what they have got there. Well, I guess it's the wrong time for us. After a long day of husking of some of the car culture, we are starving. Time to get some food. We were craving for unagi don and chawamushi. And guess what? Yes, never tastes better than this. It was time to say goodbye to the car that we have rented. She has served us well. Not forgetting a huge shout out to Nippon Rent a Car. It was our last day in Tokyo, Japan. And indeed, it was the slowest start of our entire expedition. We are going to miss the best coffee, egg sandwiches, poached egg, onigiris, and much more to start the day. Not forgetting the people here, they were so nice and friendly. It's time to say goodbye to this fantastic hotel room. But we believe that we will be back soon with our eyes closed, as there are a lot more in Tokyo for us to explore in the near future. Checking out our hotel room never get easier than this. Their services is unparalleled. And our journey to the airport starts now. A huge shout out to Cerulean Tower Tokyo Hotel. You guys have set a good standard. We took train from the airport to the hotel, and we realized that we didn't get to see much along our journey. And so we decided to take train and bus to the airport instead, as we believe we are able to see more along our journey. We did not experience foreigner avoidance as a tourist in Japan. Isn't this one of the great examples? It's time to say goodbye to this fabulous city, and we promise to see you soon. We realize that there's an advantage traveling to Japan during summer, which is there's no human traffic or queue in the immigration. Look how empty the airport was. Whose passport? Hi miss, this is your passport? We felt so welcome by the air crew from Peach Airline. Thank you. And we will definitely fly with them soon. We hope you have enjoyed as much as we did. See you soon in our next expedition.